The endless are summoned to this sphere. This changeth the very balance of nature herself, flooding the world with energies both powerful and dangerous, and doth cause those beings easily influenced by it to think themselves gods. What then do mortals thinketh? Alright, now you actually have to leave. Which means you do have to fight your way out. Oh, that's not great. Now, the Astral Dragon is going to stay at 0 HP because it got completely knocked out. I was hoping it wouldn't get completely knocked out. That way it would regain HP as we walked. Because they get a chance to do this now. They get a chance to blitz. When there's a fight of 2. By the way, Super Vitamin restores all HP to one target. It's even better than the multivitamin. But all we have to do now is just leave, so... Not a big deal. Especially when there is just one enemy that Falu can one-shot. Oh, almost leveled. Woo! Oh, nope, that's the treasure chest. This way. And then attack again. 2,000 EXP. Close to leveling. Because he's getting all the EXP because he's alone. Wrong way. Oh, there's a bag there. It's fine. Ugh, this is not fine. Good, just did a basic attack. That's what we wanted to see. Loins. A rare treat. Restores 800 HP to all targets. So it's like steak, but better. Because it heals all targets. Again. Here we go. When you get close to the end, what? You? What did you do? What did you do to the god on the mountain? Slapped it down. Normal folks don't be going around doing stuff like that. Who are you? No. What are you? Dragon. That's what. Hi, things that will annoy me. You'll see why later. I thought you'd show up if we caught you here. You're the dragons that watch over this world, right? Nod. Indeed, young dragon. Thou hast already met us. I, Pyoriong, the wind dragon. Nod. We know that one. As you probably already know,
I called you here so we could talk about Ryu here. The Yorei dragon. He whose role is not yet set. As you know, Ryu is incomplete.
Nod.
I'd like you to share your power with him. If he's able to gain the powers of the ancient dragons, then maybe Ryu can become whole. Whilst we do not seek to see thee fail in thine endeavor, Deus, know this, thou who art without form of thine own. As thou art aware, the other half of the Yorei dragon be the first emperor of the Foul Empire, Foul Lu. Already he hath awakened. Ryu shall become complete. By joining with Foul Lu shall he do so. This destiny he cannot escape. What do you mean he can't escape it? We don't want him to join with this other half. That's why we called you, to help us prevent that from happening.
Oh boy.
This might be a stupid question, but why do you want to prevent Ryu from meeting the Emperor? Is it really that bad? Listen, dear. You remember what the Abbess in Czech told you about the Pillars of Light and all, right? Think about it for a second. Here, we've got Ryu, just born fresh out of the gate. On the other hand, we've got Foul Lu, who built the Empire and has been alive for centuries. Whose light do you think is bigger, is stronger? You mean, if they merge, Ryu will be swallowed up by Foul Lu and disappear?
Yeah, sad face. Hear us, Deus. We who watcheth over this sphere must ever strive to maintain a position of neutrality. It matters not which becometh a god, does it not?
It matters a lot to me. Once he becomes a full god, I need Ryu to send me back to where I came from.
Thou wouldst use a god's power for thine own benefit?
Then how are the people in this world any different? They yank us from our worlds and make us into their gods. They make us work for their benefit. Are you trying to tell me I should stay like this in this borrowed body forever?
Dragons have no good answer to that. Hey, I want to talk to you. Not just anyone can pacify the god of the mountain. Who are you? What are you doing here? Mimi says you're her cousin that's been a guard in Kyoin. I bet that ain't true, now is it?
Now, don't be worrying your head over little things like that. We should just be glad that the mountain's quieted down, right? Rion? Hey, you must be tired. Go back home and rest a spell now, eh?
Alright. Might as well do that. This house? Wrong house. Methinks it not be wise that we persist in this relationship.
Rion, don't let what the landlord said bother you. All the folks in the village are thankful for what you did. And so am I.
We just rested, so now let's save the game. back out. He be this way, sir. 'Twould appear I must needs fight mine way out. Nay, mayhap I could still escape unnoticed by yon soldiers. No, we're not leaving that way. Let's see. We head back inside, I believe. Yeah. What is this? What matter is this village to me? Why doth I hesitate? My path be clear. Defeat yon troops and make mine way to Cheeto. And yet... So this is where you've been hiding him, hmm? Hiding? We didn't know he was wanted. I told all the folks in the village to get anything that could be used as a weapon. I hope you capture him, alright? Mammy? Thou wouldst do such a thing? Thou wouldst protect me, hinder their attempts to encage me. Thou art taking a great risk. What whilst thy fellows think of thee?
I knew as I saw ye, that there was something different about ye.
Yeah, she blockaded the door.
And I thought, maybe if you hid out here with me, you might be able to live a normal life. With me. I know it's silly. It cannot be. But I wish so hard it would. Forgive me. I never should have made you stay here.
Mammy, what you be doing? Open the door!
The oven wall be broken. You can crawl through it to get outside. Hurry! When you get outside, go to the shrine in the woods. Be careful they don't see you. There be a road behind the shrine you can use. Go! Go while you still can! Who'd have thunk that the cracked wall would come in handy like this, huh?
The crack in the oven wall isn't very large, but you could probably fit through. There's only this woman inside. You were hiding Fao Lu, weren't you? Did you live with him? Take her back to Astana. We may be able to use her in the carronade. Thou sayest thou shalt return to thine own world, Deus.
Thou sayest this as thou knowest not our way. Once we have served our purpose, once our time as gods hath passed, we become as you see us now, dragons.
And thus do we watch over the world. 'Tis our fate, and thine.
Fate? You keep using that word. Is that all you could talk about? Look, are you gonna help us or not? In case you've forgotten, unlike you, neither I nor Ryu are complete. I, for one, have no intention of turning into some ugly dragon and spending the rest of my days watching over this stupid planet.
Verily, thou art imperfect. It be both in our power and nature to succor thee. However,
The Yore dragon, Ryu, will meet with this other half Faolu. That destiny cannot be avoided.
before that destiny be fulfilled, seek thee our true selves, that thee might gain our power.
Where can we find you all?
Once before have we met in the barren sands. I regret any harm I may have caused thee then. That's right, that is the mud dragon.
We live within and throughout the world. Seek us out that thee may have our strength. Because major side quest.
When Ryu joins with this other half, mayhap our strength will be of use.
Just tell me one thing. When you all were brought here, didn't any of you think about trying to get back home?
One cannot swim against the river of fate, Deus. Come what may with Ryu, we shall watch over the fate of this world. Now, we already met Pyongyang, so we get one for free. You're now able to draw upon the Wind Dragon's power. You learned Rainstorm.
Fate, huh? They make it sound like they wanted to come here. Deus, why do you want to return to where you came from so strongly? Is it because you don't like it here? What about you, Ryu? Of course I want to get out of here. Think about it, little birdie. What would you do if you were suddenly pulled into some world you never even heard of, asked to become their god? I think I'd do my best to help the people of that world.
Because pure kind heart and all that.
Oh, brother.
Now that's why Nina's awesome.
Anyway, our priority now is to get Ryu strong enough so he has a chance against Faolu. We gotta find the dragons and get them to help us.
Welcome to the major side quest of Breath of Fire 4. We have to go and find all of the wind all the wind dragons. Yes, all of the wind dragons. No, all of the dragons. The first dragon we get for free because we already met him. You get the power Rainstorm, Breath, Holy Attack. Damage changes with enemies' HP. I believe it says the enemies have more HP, Rainstorm does more damage. You're thinking, oh, that's cool. It has a 0 cost, so what's the deal with it? You can use it once per rest. I wanted to stop there and make you just think once per rest, which is still not often. And I believe for Rainstorm, it works just like the dragons. You have to rest at an inn. You just get them once per rest at an inn. Sadly, they're not very useful because of that. Some will be more useful than others, but overall, they're just not going to be very useful. And it's sad, but that is just how it's going to be. I don't have anything else to tell you. That's just how it is. But we have to find them all. So I'm thinking, why even find them? Because there is something important that happens when you find them all. So we're gonna find them all. Alright, now we actually have to get out of here, but man, somebody lost track of time. I cut the video at some point, so let me keep going. Let's get out of here.
Wait.
Get rid of all of you. So, we need to, No, instant death is bad. Good. Thankfully, this isn't a very large place. So we'll get out of here in a couple of battles. No problem. We can just swing. Thanks, Ryu. Putting into that real quick. Whoops. Missed the turn there. One more fight. Dead. Oh, getting close to another level. That's good.
Someone is knocking on my head, Urshin. I had forgotten. Urshin is no longer inside of me. Thank goodness you're awake. The Imperial Army is here.
How'd they find out about this place? Look who it is. They told me this was the village where the secret of the summoning the dragons was kept. I come all the way out here to see for myself. And what do I find? A deserted village. Our sources told us the Yoroi dragon would be here.
They must have come here looking for Ryu. I wouldn't be surprised if they're after who was with them as well, including you. I had the village evacuated a while ago. They're safe. Come on, we should get out of here before they find us. Ha 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 ha. It would appear we have a problem.
Just a little bit.
That's the strongest thing we got. Ooh.
Bronze shield. Let me actually save. Because that would be a smart thing to do. And I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going. Hey, you there! Huh?
Ha ha ha! It appears we have been discovered. Don't worry about me. You've got to get away. Run! If someone told you to escape, leaving them behind, what would you do?
What would I do? Huh? What are you talking about? Who the heck are you anyway?
Since Urshan is no longer here, I find myself at a loss. I am unsure of what I should do.
Huh? Who cares? Get him! Well, you made the decision easy. Beat down! Oh, you got lucky. Dead! No problem. Urshan can take these soldiers.
Forgive me, if it weren't for me. I recommend grabbing onto me. I will help you escape.
Well, I'll be. Isn't that the same person who was with the dragon? I knew he was here. All of you, after that armor! Bye! Oh boy. Well, find our way out! And yes, the abyss is inside the, inside Urshan, because armor. Again. You're not much of a threat. Yeah, healing herbs. Well, you certainly did a lot of damage to my troops, didn't you? Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Hide! I uses the cape to hide. However, I'd be willing to forgive and forget it if you tell me where I might find your friend the dragon.
It would be prudent not to tell you that information. That is what Urshan says.
It doesn't really matter. Your friends can't have gotten too far. They're probably hiding around here somewhere. I could take you hostage and use you to draw them out. Could you? But I don't like the way you look. Like a trash can. You won't make a very good hostage. Nod. Plot shot! And since I can find the dragon myself, we won't be needing you anymore. Now, will we? Ta-ta. So that happened. Cheating with that, you know, whatever move. I refer to it as plot shot. Because I thought that'd be funny. That's going to do it for this episode. Because again, I'll have cut this super long episode into 2 episodes. So it'll just seem like 2 normal episodes for you. Until the next episode where we head back and see what happened. Because obviously we know what happened, but the party doesn't know what happened. Till then, I'm Cendril 29. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.